All right, here we go. This one is going to be a 9mm test. Today we're going to actually be testing out a hand load that I did a while back. I'm just starting with reloading, so going to see how this one does. It is the Hornady XTP. That is a 90 grain, so super light for caliber. It's all I was able to find at the time. That's what this one looks like. We do just have our standard brass. And that one is loaded with 7 grains of Ramshot silhouette. We'll be going through our 4-inch Smith & Wesson SD9VE. So we do have our gel today. That is a 10% block, and our jug backstop just in case we do get that pass through. So what I'll do, like always, is set a chronograph up in front, so hopefully we can get the impact velocity. We'll see what these things can do. Here we go. All right, here we go. We are stepping back to 15 feet. All right, let's see how that one did. So our impact velocity was 1258. So that's not too bad. All right, let's see how it did in the gel. So we do have our impact. It actually looks like there is a couple of petals that sheared off, but it does look like a pretty nasty star pattern on that one. It's definitely looking good so far. Let's check it out from the top. From up here, it actually does look like we're able to stop that thing in the block. So it's looking really good. Let's check it out from the side. Yeah, that one shed all kinds of petals and lead and everything else, but definitely looks like a pretty nasty wound cavity coming through. So we did make it all the way to about 12 inches. So that's not too bad. It is a super light round, so kind of expected to not go too far, especially with those speeds. But let's see how wide that cavity is. All right, so I measured it from the top and we're right at about 2 inches. So let's see from this angle. So from right here on the side, we're right at 2 1/4. So it's actually not too bad. And we did make it almost all the way through that block, and you can see that round sitting there. So what we'll do is we'll flip this block over so we can get a better picture, and then we'll pull this thing out and see what it looks like. All right, this is from the top. You can definitely see those petals a little bit better. Looks like as soon as it came in, probably ½ inch or so, started expanding, and then literally just kind of broke all those petals off. There's quite a few in there. And went about 5 inches before it actually started flatlining, and then that cavity gets a lot smaller to right where it's sitting. But did pretty good. I'm actually pretty impressed with how it performed. That was one of the first hand loads that I ever did, so pretty cool. So let's pull that thing out, see what it looks like. All right, check that thing out. I actually did really good. It got some awesome expansion on it. And it looked like it pretty much pushed that thing to its breaking point. You can definitely see that texture pattern on the top. Those petals peeled all the way back. There is still a little bit of gel that's left in there. We'll rinse that out later. But it did really, really good. These petals tried to peel over that base, but didn't quite make it. But we did get some pretty awesome expansion. But pretty cool to see that it actually did work, and especially for my first attempt. But there we go. That one is a 90 grain XTP and 9mm. All right, and here is the cross section for that one. So you can still see quite a few lead fragments down in there, even here when I open it up. But we did get quite a bit of damage for that little 90 grain. But looking pretty good. Same on this side. Pretty deep cuts. Looking really good. So now we're going to cut it. All right, and then check this out. You can see right there really good where it came in, started expanding. Probably about 1/4 inch in like always. We still have quite a few petals, but did quite a bit of damage. A lot of cotton t-shirt that actually drug in. We got some pretty deep cuts down in there. You can see way down in this side. And this is the top section. Same thing, came in, expanded. Brought in quite a bit of that cloth. But did quite a bit of damage. So it's pretty cool to see. There we go. That was a 90 grain XTP.